Welcome back to your channel, your ultimate destination for everything numismatic. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2005 California State Quarter. What's its story? What's its value today in circulation? Stick around because this is one quarter you'll want to know all about. The 2005 California State Quarters program, one of the most ambitious and beloved coin series in American history. Launched in 1999, this program celebrated all 50 states, releasing 5 quarters each year until 2008. Each design highlighted the unique culture, history, or landmarks of a state. California's quarter was the first one released in 2005, and it quickly became a favorite. Why? Because it captures the essence of the Golden State in such a creative way. The obverse, like all state quarters, features the classic portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. It's a timeless symbol of America's history. The reverse design, however, is where the magic happens. Created by artist John Muir, founder of the Sierra Club, standing in front of Yosemite Valley's iconic half dome, a California condor soars. Overhead, symbolizing the state's incredible biodiversity and its efforts in conservation, it's a design that beautifully captures California's spirit, adventure, nature, and innovation. So, what does this mean for collectors and everyday finds? These coins are still very common in circulation, but does that mean they're not valuable? Let's find out. In circulated condition, most California state quarters are worth just their face value, 25 cents. However, their value can increase depending on their grade and rarity. Here's a quick guide. Look out for coins with errors or die varieties. For example, some California quarters might have double dies or off-center strikes. These can fetch anywhere from $20 to several $100 depending on the error and its condition. If you're building a state quarters collection, the California quarter is a must-have. Here are some tips. Search through your pocket change. You might just find one. Visit local coin shops or online marketplaces for higher-grade examples. Invest in a coin album to safely store and display your collection. Remember, while circulated coins might not be worth much, the sentimental and historical value is priceless for collectors. Here's a fun fact. The California State Quarters program began, and who better than John Muir, a man whose passion for nature shaped how we see conservation today, and that's the story of the 2005 California State Quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just love discovering treasures in your change, this coin is a reminder of California's beauty and legacy. Do you have a California quarter in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. The 2005 California State Quarter is not just a coin, it's a piece of history that tells the story of one of the most iconic states in America. Here's an in-depth look at its historical context, design process, and what makes this quarter so special. The California State Quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative by the U.S. Mint to celebrate the unique heritage, culture, and the achievements of each U.S. state. 5 new quarters were released each year in the order the states joined the Union. As the 31st state to join the Union on September 9, 1850, California's quarter was released on January 31, 2005, marking its place in the series. The program was wildly successful, igniting a coin-collecting frenzy across the nation and generating billions of dollars in revenue for the design of each state quarter involved input from the public and state officials. Californians were invited to submit design ideas. After receiving over 8,000 suggestions, the final 5 concepts were reviewed by then-Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, who selected the winning design. The chosen design highlighted John Muir and Yosemite, reflecting California's legacy of exploration and conservation. These high mintage numbers ensured that the California quarter became one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States. The California State Quarter remains a favorite among collectors and everyday Americans for several reasons. The combination of John Muir, Yosemite, and the condor perfectly captures the state's identity. It serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting natural resources. The coin represents California's role as a land of opportunity and innovation. The California State Quarter was the 32nd design in the State Quarters series. It was the first coin in the series to feature a historical figure, John Muir, on the reverse. The California State Quarter stands as a tribute to the state's diverse heritage, breathtaking landscapes, and the pioneering spirit that has shaped its identity. 2002 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that millions of Americans have handled, but do you know its true story and value? Stick around to find out. The Jefferson Nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse. In 2002, the Jefferson Nickel maintained its classic design, but it was part of the last few years before the big redesign of 2004 and 2005. Hitch introduced the Westward Journey series. Over 1 billion Jefferson Nickels were minted that year across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. These large mintages make the 2002 Jefferson Nickel a common coin in circulation. But there's more to its story than just numbers. While the 2002 Jefferson Nickel doesn't boast rare metals, it's composed of a copper-nickel alloy, it's still of interest to collectors because of its design continuity and the occasional mint errors. Some notable errors in 2002 nickels include off-center strikes, die cracks, and filled mint marks. These mistakes can significantly boost the value of a coin, especially in higher grades. 5 cents. However, coins in uncirculated or near mint condition can be more valuable to collectors. Here are a few tips for those interested in collecting 22 Jefferson Nickels. Even minor errors can make a big difference in value. Proof coins from the 2002 mint sets are struck with sharper details and can be worth more to collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 2002 Jefferson Nickel is a fun coin to explore. Its high mintage makes it easy to find, but the hunt for error coins or high-grade examples adds an exciting challenge. The Jefferson Nickel, first minted in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, the Jefferson Nickel was chosen through a public competition and has become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Here's a look at its development leading up to the 2002 issue. Features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. Schlag's design portrays Jefferson with a calm and thoughtful demeanor, displays Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia plantation home. 2000 South Carolina State Quarter. What makes this coin special and how much is it worth in circulation today? Let's find out. The South Carolina State Quarter was released on May 22, 2000, as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This series ran from 1999 to 2008 and celebrated the unique heritage of each U.S. state. South Carolina, the 8th state to join the Union, has a quarter packed with symbolism. On the reverse, you'll see the state outline showcasing its borders. The Carolina wren, the state bird, perched proudly. The yellow jessamine, the state flower, wrapping around the design. And of course, the iconic palmetto tree, which represents South Carolina's resilience during the American Revolution. All these symbols reflect South Carolina's nickname, the Palmetto State. Below the design, you'll find the year 1788, marking when South Carolina became a state, and the minting year 2771. With over 1.3 billion coins produced across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Specifically, Given these numbers, the South Carolina quarter is still relatively easy to find in circulation, even over 20 years after its release. So, how much is it worth today if you... Depending on its grade and mint mark, these could increase its value significantly. Such errors can range from $10 to several $100, depending on the rarity and severity of the mistake. If you're building a collection of state quarters, here are some tips. State quarters often turn up in everyday transactions. It's a great way to organize and display your collection. The U.S. Mint released collector sets featuring proof and uncirculated state quarters. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. The South Carolina quarter is one of the most detailed designs in the 50 state quarters program. It's also a favorite among collectors due to the intricate depiction of its natural and historical symbols. Behind us at the table with a South Carolina quarter in hand, a text overlay says, "Subscribe for more coin videos. Thanks for joining me today on this numismatic journey." If you enjoyed learning about the South Carolina quarter, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to Selfish for more coin stories and tips. Have you come across this quarter in your change? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. The coin's reversed includes a map of the U.S., with the territory acquired in the purchase highlighted, commemorating Louisiana's role as the first state carved from this vast land deal. This purchase added 8 to 8,000 square miles of land to the U.S. and laid the groundwork for westward expansion. Louisiana became the significant milestone in the expansion of the United States. The coin features the year 1812, symbolizing this event. The coin highlights a genre deeply rooted in Louisiana, particularly in New Orleans. A musical note on the reverse represents Louisiana as the birthplace of Jay, with legends like Louis Armstrong shaping the world of music. The brown pelican, Louisiana's state bird, is prominently featured, symbolizing the region's rich natural heritage. The Louisiana State Quarter tells the story of one of the most important land acquisitions in U.S. history. It also celebrates Louisiana's unique blend of cultures, French, Spanish, African, and Native American, that influenced its traditions, music, and cuisine. Its inclusion of both historical and cultural symbols makes it a standout in the State Quarter series. Would you like to explore more about the